attention. That march around the White House we just did is because we demand an end to the fascist takeover of D.C. And we demand a removal of Trump out of the White House. And his whole fascist regime. And I want to say, look, we're going to keep this really short here in front of the White House, but we're going to be here for a couple of minutes. We're going to be here for a couple of minutes because we came to say something in front of this White House that we are determined to drive the fascist regime there out of power. There will be no free D.C. or free anywhere else if this regime remains in power. Before the takeover of D.C., they have been flooding the streets of Los Angeles with ICE agents, with federal agents, with National Guard troops. And now they are doing this in the Capitol as part of a fascist takeover of the whole society. Shutting down universities, shutting down our history and museums, taking over for a fascist America with a genocidal white supremacist in the White House. So this is why we are in front of the White House. And this is why, in addition to saying free D.C., we say the whole Trump fascist regime has to go now. do this while we're here together. I want to have a couple of the people who weren't able to speak at our beginning rally give a very short 1 to 2 minute statement. We have 3 people that we had scheduled to speak at the beginning, but everybody was eager to march and we knew it was time to go, so we got ourselves here. But our diversity is important. What these people have to say is important. So I want us to hear them. I want us to hear their voices. They're going to cut their speeches down to half. They're going to do it in 2 minutes each. But I want you to hear the voices of the people who make up the broad diversity of everybody that needs to be in the streets demanding Trump must go now. So first I'm going to bring up Tony G. Tony is a member of Pueblo Unido, and he is part of the leadership of Refuse Fascism DMV. And he's going to get on the mic right now and give a 2 minute statement.
1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. You're so brave to walk, because we're going to continue walking for our people, for those who've been silent. We also gathered here today because we remember those immigrants who have died in the hands of ICE or concentration camps or running away from ICE raids. Nos reunimos hoy para recordar a los inmigrantes que han muerto perseguidos por ICE, en las manos de ICE y en los campos de concentración. These are people, human beings, with families, with stories, with dignity. Estas son personas, seres humanos, con dignidad, con historias, con familias. Y sus vidas han sido arrancadas. Por ellos estamos aquí. For those, we are here for those who can't speak anymore. I don't have that much time. I was gonna say every single name of them. But what we're gonna do 10 seconds of whistle for them who passed away. They came from different countries. Vinieron de diferentes países, Canada, Honduras, Haiti, looking for a better future. And instead, their life was disposed. They were not treated correctly as human beings. And that's why we're here today. I gotta cut these, so I gotta be fast. Friends, I'm gonna say the names quick.
No, your name.
Oh, my name. I'm Tony G. from Pueblo Unido, the Resistance, and Refuse Fascism. We're fighting throughout all the states, bringing all those people who had the voice, for those who've been silent. We ask you to come out. And beyond the jails, the violence continue. Checkpoints all over the city, not here, but all over the United States. People are running away from ICE at a Home Depot in California. A guy was hit by a truck and died this week. That's inhumane. That's not what America stands for. So, Carlos Montoya, what's his name? He's from Mexico, 52 years old. The person who passed away. Carlos Montoya, 52 years old, from Mexico. Every day is a wound to our community. Every day is a call to action for all of us, immigrants and non-immigrants. Every time they are apprehended, they kidnap one of my brothers and sisters at a checkpoint. That hurt every single immigrant, and it hurts people who believe in humanity. And that's when we have to come out to the street and protest, because they are afraid. In the DC area, the community is afraid, even now, to call the police, because the police is being taken by this fascist regime on the back. Let's protect my people. We need your help. As I always say, we're going to continue marching. This is the beginning. I cannot change the world, but we can start together changing the world. And we are here from DC. Let's get our voices para toda mi gente. Aquí estamos en apoyo a todos los inmigrantes de todos los Estados Unidos. Estamos juntos y somos su voz. Vamos a continuar apoyándonos hasta el final, porque hasta que este gobierno cierre Alcatraz, hasta que este gobierno pare con las redadas, hasta que este gobierno respete la dignidad y la dignidad de los inmigrantes, y los inmigrantes sean tratados con dignidad y respeto. What I say is that we're not going to stop until this government stop those raids, stop those checkpoints, stop those concentration camps, and they start treating immigrants with dignity and respect. We will be silent. Que se vaya Trump.
Que se vaya, que se vaya, que se vaya Trump. Que se vaya, que se vaya, que se vaya Trump. Que se vaya, que se vaya, que se vaya Trump. Que se vaya, que se vaya, que se vaya Trump. Que se vaya, que se vaya, que se vaya Trump. Okay, now I'm going to bring up Carl Dix. Carl Dix is from the RevCom Corps for the Emancipation of Humanity and is a long-time fighter against this system. I bring up Carl Dix. Go ahead.
All right. I'm glad I survived the march so I could get here to speak. And I'm going to get right to the point. When Trump announced the fascist takeover...
Hold on. I'm going to pause this for 1 second. We have to move this whole thing we're having here into the street. This is part of the very odd regulations in front of the White House. So we're going to keep this going, but we're going to take it into the street.
Back up a little
So
bit.
just take this whole thing forward. And then we're going to hear from Carl. Trump must go now. 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 Okay, now for the people holding the banner, if there's any way that you can hold it for a couple minutes, like up high, if you've got the energy for that, if you don't, it's fine, you can keep it down. But if you can hold it high a little bit, that's good. All right. Oh, then we're blocking the White House. Never mind, never mind. Come back in the street and bring it down. That's okay. Sorry, I had it backwards. Bring it on down. Sorry. Sorry. Take it. You can put it right back on the ground. My bad. That way everybody can see the White House behind you. And we're going to bring Carl right on the other side of this now here.
Okay. Like I was saying, when he announced the fascist takeover of policing in D.C., he was delivering a message to black people and everybody else who was listening. Listen to how he phrased this. There are marauding mobs of young gangsters rampaging our streets and causing crime. Who the hell was he talking about when he said marauding mobs of young gangsters? He was talking about black people. Because in Trump's mind, his genocidal racist mind, black people are always criminals. Look at how he approached the Central Park 5. Look it up. I ain't going to get into that now because I ain't got the time. That is where this motherfucker was coming from. And he said, we're going to knock the hell out of him. He's telling you, black people and others, that I'm going to beat black people down so far that they will think they were up back in the days of slavery and Jim Crow segregation. Because that is where this motherfucker and his fascist program is coming from. This is a crucial part of it. Now, when I say this, I ain't talking about black people were in paradise before Trump came. No, because this system has always had, at least for my lifetime, and I've been around for a while, an approach to black people of pinning them in, locking them up, and even killing them off. What Trump is saying is, I'm going to accelerate and intensify that shit. I'm going to take the slow genocide that you were getting black people, and I'm going to make it a fast genocide. And we got to say what we going to do about that. First off, what are all of us going to do about that? No one should find it okay to live in a society like that. Nobody should get used to it. Nobody should go along with it. We got to all stand up and say this shit is unconscionable and intolerable. It must be stopped, and we're going to stand together to stop it. And look, I got to add a message to black people. Because some of y'all was out there saying, stopping Donald Trump, that ain't our fight. Let white people take care of it. They got us into this shit. Let them get us out. Listen to yourself and think of what your heroic ancestors would have said about that. Did your ancestors during the Civil War say, this ain't our fight, let white people fight it out? Hell no. 200,000 black men joined the army and put their lives on the line to fight to end chattel slavery. The same approach was taken to Jim Crow segregation and lynch mob terror, and all the way through. Harriet Tubman didn't say, hey, white people got us into this. I ain't going to put my neck out to get us out. And you shouldn't be saying that shit either, because it is fucking wrong. It is everybody's fight when this kind of hell is being brought down. Because look, you got to say to yourself and ask yourself, what kind of person am I going to be? Am I going to be a person who can stand aside and watch others get taken out as long as I hope it ain't going to come on me? You don't want to be that kind of person, sisters and brothers and beautiful people. You want to be the kind of person who says anybody getting abused, anybody being oppressed and exploited, anybody being murdered, anybody being kidnapped and disappeared, all those are being done to me, and I have part of the fight to stand up against it. Now, I want to quickly say something about this thing of illegitimate orders. I know a little bit about that shit. I was in the U.S. Army back in the 60s. They gave me orders to go to Vietnam. Now, I was a teenager. I didn't know shit about what was happening in Vietnam. But I felt like I needed to find out. Not just, yes, sir, I'll go. I'll kill them people. I looked into it and I found out that they were trying to drown the Vietnamese people's liberation struggle in blood. And then I had to say, could I be a part of that? And I knew if I said no, they'd put my ass in jail. But I was more afraid of the kind of person I would become if I went and played a role in that than I was of jail. And see, that's how we got to look at this, and that's how we got to take it to other people. Yes, there is sacrifice involved. Yes, you got to put something on the line. But something more important is already on the line. Your very fucking humanity is on the line. Are you going to be the kind of person who goes down like that? Who rolls along with that? I hope you say no, sisters and brothers, because you don't want to become that kind of person. There was more I could say, but they cut half of it off. So I'll see you. I'm going to be in D.C. I live in New York, but I'm going to be in D.C.
Tell them who you are.
I'm Carl Dix. I'm with the RevCom Corps for the Emancipation of Humanity. I'm a follower of the revolutionary leader Bob Avakian. Check out what he's got to say on fascism, Trump MAGA fascism, what we're really facing, why, and what must be done to defeat it before it's too late. It's up on the website, revcom.us, and you can find a lot of other good shit there, too. Okay.
Next up, we're going to have Corey. Corey, come on up. Corey's a organizer with National Action Center. Network, I'm sorry, man. And an elected official, and we're so glad to have you with us.
Yeah, from Patterson.
From Patterson, New Jersey. Give it up.
You know what? As we were walking over here to the White House, I was looking up something in the Declaration of Independence, and it says this. It says, but when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object evidences its design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and provide new guards for their future security. What that basically means, when something is wrong, those of us who have the ability to do something about it have the responsibility to do something about it. We got to get this bastard out of the White House. We got to get him out of there. He's not only a fascist, but we have a man here who has just been given praise by Putin. You can put those dots together. You can see what he's doing. Look what they're trying to do to the homeless right here in D.C. It's nothing different. It's nothing different than what the Russians did back in the day when they had that cosmetic design that they wanted to do, where the first thing they did was get rid of what they considered was the undesirables, or the people who they thought nobody cared about. So now he's trying to make the homeless look like criminals. It is not a crime to be homeless, but it is a crime for a government to criminalize homeless for being homeless. That's the crime. That's the crime. It's not a crime to not have money, but it's a crime to be in a country that claims to be the richest nation on earth, yet takes money from health care, takes money from everything that people need, and gives it to the 1%. Let's talk about it right now. That's what they're doing right now. There was nothing big and beautiful about that big, beautiful bill. Absolutely nothing. And we better wake the hell up and understand that what's going on in that White House is not for us. What's going on behind 1600 Pennsylvania Boulevard is not for us. And as long as that man continues to sit in that gold-trimmed Oval Office, we're going to continue to keep going through hell. But if you're committed like I'm committed, we're going to hit the streets every goddamn day until this man says, you know what? Fuck it, I give up. I got to leave. I can't deal with this anymore. We got to get him out of here.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! All right, I want you to make some noise for yourselves, beautiful people! We're going to be closing out with Waking Stone, but before we do, I want to do two things. One is I'm going to give the mic back to Lucha for a second, but I do want to make some noise for these people that held this banner. Okay, so Sam's going to do something with us very quick. We're going to hear Waking Stone lead us in some chants, and then we are going to walk back to DuPont Circle. I'm going to ask you to put your fists up one more time and repeat after me. In the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist America. The time has come for the fall of the Trump fascist regime. We are organizing now to come back to D.C. to pour in D.C. from every corner of this country to surround the White House, to surround the Capitol, to surround the Supreme Court, to demand that the Trump fascist regime must go now. We will not stop. We will not stop. We will not stop until we drive these fascists from power. Trump must go now. November 5th, we get this started. From there it's on. Until they're gone. From then it's on. Until they're gone. Trump must go now. 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 All right, we're going to hear Waking Stone lead us in some chants, and then anybody who wants to walk back with us to DuPont Circle, we'll head back together. Test, test, test. Okay, while we're waiting for Waking Stone to get their sound set up, a quick announcement from our friend Steven from Lift Houston.
Hey, DC. I know you're all very, very tired, but next Saturday at 3 o'clock, we're going to be meeting here at Lafayette Square. We're going to have a protest, but a protest right in front of the White House. If you're tired of the long marches, long speeches, we're not doing that. No shame in the game. We're going to be here chilling. Bring your chairs, water, snacks, but just save that on your calendar at 3 o'clock, August 23rd. We'll be right here. Feel free to join us. Bring chairs, snacks, and we're going to come have a great time with some music.
Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, I think we have to go. Can you guys do something without the sound? Not really? No, they can use this one, but their connector.
In the name of humanity, refuse to accept a fascist America. In the name of humanity, refuse to accept a fascist America. Trump must go now. 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 In the name of humanity, refuse to accept a fascist America. A fascist America. In the name of humanity, refuse to accept a fascist America. A fascist America. In the name of humanity, refuse to accept a fascist America. A fascist America. Trump must go now. 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 All right, folks, thank you. Thank you, Refuse Fascism.
Okay, we're done. We're wrapping this up. I think most people have gone, but people that want to walk back with us to DuPont Circle, gather around here, and we're going to walk in a minute.